Hi guys, Luke Kane here. I just wanted to talk to you quickly about torque or tension when it comes to shoulder exercises. It's something we work with every day in the clinic. I've been doing it for a long time, way back with CrossFitters, with people in rehab, with tennis players, swimmers, gymnasts, jiu-jitsu martial artists. A whole wide range of people have trouble with this circumstance, with the ability to create tension and then move powerfully over the top of that tension. Now, you'll see it in really high performers. Novak Djokovic or Roger Federer are really great examples of this sort of concept where they have the ability to do things that seems effortless, but it's amazingly powerful. And the reason they can do that is they can create loads of tension in one area of their body, whether it's their midline, whether it's their shoulder, whether it's their hip of their stance leg, whatever it may be. An area of the body is super stable, and then another area is nice and loose and receptive and dynamic. It's able to be moved quick. And so you have this effortless stability that the speed moves on top of. Golfers are really great at doing it, or at least elite golfers. Golfers like us, the everyday golfer, not so much. It starts to look labored. Things got lots of moving parts. You don't have that contrast of stable and mobile. And so when we've had ongoing shoulder problems, it's often a step that is missed, is really ensuring that you have that control. And so traditional physio exercises, traditional rehab exercises tend to focus on movements that create tension or create movement against resistance. So you'll be pulling on a band, you'll be pushing on a wall, or you'll be holding a dumbbell or whatever it may be, but you're moving the resistance. You're not actually focusing as much on how do you create the tension that you need at the shoulder to then move over the top of that tension. So you have a nice stable base that you can move off. Now, if you don't have that, it's kind of like that analogy that it's been going around for a long time, but there's an analogy of sort of shooting a cannon off a canoe. It's not going to be stable. You're going to create the force of the cannon is going to blast the canoe back, and the cannon's not going to be as powerful. The same thing goes with the shoulder, with the hips, with any movement that you go through. If you don't have a nice stable base, tension or torque that you can create to then have just enough stability to be able to move over the top of that with efficiency and power and control, then you're going to be missing out on performance. You're going to have more kind of aberrant movement. If your shoulder's moving around more, there's lots of moving parts. The chances are smaller structures or passive structures are going to get overloaded, are going to get a bit too stressed, and they end up with pinching, aching, irritating discomfort that nobody likes to have to deal with. So when you're looking at your exercise rehab, we really want to be focusing in that sort of early to second stages of the rehab process of transitioning to really focusing on how do I create tension in my shoulder to then be able to push, pull, vertically, horizontally, rotate over the top of that tension. The focus shouldn't be on the pushing and the pulling and the rotating. The focus should be on the tension that you create and maintain while you do the push, pull, and rotate over the top of it.